Appearing for defendant appellant is Anthony Perez. Appearing for plaintiff appellee is attorney Nathan M. Tennyson. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
You came in a little late on that, Jessica. So can you recall the first case for us, please?
This is CRA 24-012, People of Guam, Plaintiff Appellee v. Michael Gregory Rosal Jr., Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Anthony Perez. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Nathan M. Tennyson. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
All right, briefing in this matter is complete. There are no pending motions. You've heard the panel consisting of myself, Justice Carbolito, and Justice Merriman. Oral arguments are scheduled in this matter on February 19th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Is there any objection to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument? Mr. Perez?
None, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. And Mr. Tennyson?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. If you don't have a case later in the docket, you can turn off your camera. If you don't mind just staying on for a few minutes in case there are any scheduling issues, I'd appreciate it. But otherwise, you'd be done. Okay. Thank you. Clerk, call the next case.
This is CRA 24-006, People of Guam, Plaintiff Appellee v. Ricky Santos Cruz, Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Braddock Huseman. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Christine Tenorio. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
I believe you're appearing, Mr. Tennyson, for Ms. Santos Tenorio?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. You've heard the panel, myself, Justice Carbolito, Justice Merriman. Oral arguments are scheduled for February 20th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Briefing is complete. There are no pending motions. Any objections to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument, Mr. Huseman?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Tennyson?
No objection, Your Honor.
Are you going to be arguing this case or was Ms. Tenorio?
I believe Attorney Tenorio will be arguing, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you. And again, Mr. Huseman, if you don't have another matter, if you don't mind staying just till the end of the status, you can turn off your camera and do other things until just make sure we don't have any scheduling issues that we need to resolve.
Not a problem, Your Honor.
Thank you. Will the clerk please call the next case?
This is CRA 24-001, People of Guam, Plaintiff Appellee v. Ray David Flores Jr., Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Levin Titano Camacho. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Nathan M. Tennyson. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
All right. Briefing in this matter is complete. There aren't any pending motions. Oral arguments scheduled for Friday, the 21st at 10 a.m. Any objection to the panel as constituted or to the date and time of oral argument, Mr. Camacho?
No objection, Your Honor.
And Mr. Tennyson?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. And Mr. Camacho, same if you don't mind. Thank you. Will the clerk please call the next case?
ERA 24-009, People of Guam Plaintiff Appellant v. Joseph Kitutu Tamanglo II, aka Joseph Kitutu Tamanglo, aka Baby Joe, aka Joseph Kitanidza Tamanglo II, Defendant Appellee. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellant is Attorney Nathan M. Tennyson. Appearing for Defendant Appellee is Attorney Peter J. Santos. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
You've heard the panel as constituted. The date and time of oral argument is February 24th at 10 a.m. Any objection to the panel or to the date and time of oral argument, Mr. Tennyson?
No objection, Your Honor.
And Mr. Santos?
No objection to the panel, Your Honor. However, I'm scheduled to be off island from the 24th of February to the 7th of March. So if I could request a change in date.
Mr. Camacho, Lehman, if you're still there, would you be willing to switch your oral argument on the 21st with Mr. Santos for this argument, which is scheduled on the 24th?
No objection to that, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll do that, Mr. Santos. Mr. Tennyson has
Thank you, Your
appeared on
Honor.
both matters, so we'll do the 21st. And thank you, Mr. Camacho, for the accommodation.
Thank you, Mr. Camacho.
All right, will the clerk please call the next case?
ERA 24-013, People of Guam Plaintiff Appellee v. William Robert Regis, Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Heather M. Kittigwa. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Nathan M. Tennyson. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
All right, you've heard the panel is constituted. Date and time of oral arguments, February 25th at 10 a.m. Briefing is complete. There are no pending motions. Ms. Kittigwa, on behalf of the defendant appellant, any objection to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Tennyson,
No objection, Your Honor.
it's going to be a busy docket for you, Mr. Tennyson.
As always, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Will the clerk please call the next case?
EVA 24-006, Franklin J. Gutierrez, individually and as co-administrator of the estates of Jose T. and Florence S. Gutierrez, Plaintiff Appellee, v. Joe and Flows Inc., Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Vincent Leon Guerrero. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Bill R. Mann. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
All right, briefing in this matter is complete. You've heard the panel is constituted. Oral argument is scheduled for February 26, 2025 at 10 a.m. Any objection to the panel as constituted, Mr. Leon Guerrero, or the date and time of oral argument?
I have no objection to the panel. I just want to have a question. I may be off island in the Philippines, and I was wondering if I can attend via Zoom.
You can put that, will you be off island? Or you don't know yet for sure?
I'm waiting. I have some documents I'm waiting for, but hopefully I won't be off island. But just in the event,
would you prefer to move the argument up, or you're just not sure and your desires to?
I'm just my wife's passport expired. I'm waiting for the passport, and I didn't make arrangements for the travel. I'm supposed to be there at the beginning of February, but I'm pushing that back as it is. So if need be, I guess I can push back my treatment another month or so.
I mean, obviously we will try to accommodate. Does Justice Merriman or Justice Carbolito have any objection to allowing him to appear by Zoom if he's prepared to?
No objection on my part.
All right, Justice Merriman. All right, so we'll grant that request and we'll allow you to appear by Zoom. We'll actually have this oral argument by Zoom, if that's fine with you, Mr. Mann.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, so we will do this one oral argument via Zoom, a virtual hearing in the virtual courtroom. And so the date and time will remain the same. No objection to the panel, Mr. Leon Guerrero. And Mr. Mann, on behalf of your client?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, thank you both.
Thank you,
All right,
Your Honor.
will the clerk please call the next case?
ERA 24-010, People of Guam Plaintiff Appellee v. Derek James Simmons, Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Stephen Hattori. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Nathan Tennyson. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
All right, you heard the panel. Oral argument is scheduled for February 27th, 2025. The briefing is complete. There are no pending motions. On behalf of the defendant appellant, Mr. Simmons, Mr. Hattori, any objection to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument?
Your Honor, we don't have any objection to the panel or the date or time. But I would like to inform the court that it's probably going to be argued by Christian Spatansky. He's
Okay.
argued previously before the court.
All right, we'll make note of that. Thank you for that. And Mr. Tennyson, on behalf of Mr. Tenorio, who I presume will handle this case?
Correct, Your Honor. No objection, and Attorney Tenorio will be arguing.
All right, so no objection to the panel or to the time. Appreciate that. Will the clerk then please call our last case of the morning?
ERA 24-018, People of Guam Plaintiff Appellee v. Ken Usum Yagabos, aka Ken Urim Yagabos, Defendant Appellant. Appearing for Defendant Appellant is Attorney Bridget Ann Keith. Appearing for Plaintiff Appellee is Attorney Nathan M. Tennyson. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
A reply brief in this matter is due on January 30th, Ms. Keith. There are no pending motions. You've heard the panel is constituted and the date and time of oral argument scheduled for February 28th. Any objection to the panel as constituted or the date and time of oral argument, Ms. Keith?
No objection to the panel as constituted. However, I had planned to be off island on February 28th. I'll be off island February 13th to March 6th, just on a personal trip with my family. So if I could request to move oral argument sometime after March 8th.
We will then, any objection to moving the oral argument in this matter, Mr. Tennyson?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. What we'll do, Ms. Keith, is we'll look at our docket and maybe move it to the next calendar or see if we can accommodate you before the next calendar of the court.
That's fine, Your Honor. My only dates of unavailability are February 13th to March 8th, and I'll be here for the rest of until the end of
We'll work with the clerk of court and look at the schedule and work with Mr. Tennyson and the justices' schedules and see if there's a time we can schedule it off the calendar or we'll just move it to our next regularly scheduled calendar. Is your client confined, Ms. Keith?
My client is confined. I have met with him, and he's serving it's a 6.5-year sentence. So time of oral argument will not impact the sentence.
All right. All right. There being no further business to come before the court unless any of the justices have anything that they would like to contribute, the court will now stand adjourned. Thank you all, counsel, for staying on and for your cooperation. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
The
you, Your
court
Honor.
will now stand